Hi Libra, this is your reading for the time period of September 1st to October 31st, 2021. For those of you who are new to my channel or you're visiting, welcome to Amani's Lightwork, okay? So before I begin with your reading, I just want to say that these are sun sign energy readings only, and they are bi-monthly, which will mean September, October, and then I'll also be doing the same thing for all the signs for November and December at the end of October, okay? Alright, so if you are interested in a private reading, even though these are birthday readings, you can send me an email to iavakasha108@gmail.com. You can also send me a direct message on my Instagram, MamaniEfe777, okay? I spend more time on my Instagram more than any other outlet, so you can definitely hit me up there, okay? I get this idea of a locksmith. Typically when people need like a locksmith, it's so that they can get into an apartment. Like, for example, say you live alone and you accidentally leave your keys in the house, or you have a roommate could have done that. You may have been expecting someone to be at home. If it's not a roommate or a housemate, then it's like another family member could have done that. When I hit family member, I get multiple times. Like, that may be something you experience a lot, like multiple times with a particular family member, like a mother, a cousin, a friend, a housemate, a roommate. Like experiencing that multiple times will mean that you run into a similar situation with them. I also get every day. So when I said running into a similar situation with them, you run into something strange like that with them every day. To whatever reason. I mean, it may not only have anything to do with a locksmith. I mean, it could, for whoever it's resonating with, but it's also like, I would say deception. It has something to do with some type of deception. Like, especially if it has anything with trying to enter a situation, like, trying to get into an account online, trying to get into the house, trying to get into, like, say you run a business with someone and they keep having, they keep leaving the keys inside, or like, any of that could be metaphorical. You're literally dealing with someone that's like that. Maybe something is really inconsistent with communication between you and this other individual, the family member, the friend, the roommate, where someone keeps misplacing something important. Either they keep misplacing something important accidentally, or they're misplacing something like important intentionally. Or there's another situation where there's deception involved with that. So someone could be telling the truth about a situation. Oh, I left my keys, I left my keys in the house. Can I use yours? Can you come? Or you're doing that to someone. It just depends on the energy that's coming through. And it could be metaphoric. It could be a metaphoric locksmith. Like, you may feel shut out with someone. You may be feeling like someone around you is playing games, or they're really secretive around you. It just depends on what's going on. Alright, Libra, so the card you have underneath is the Six of Pleasure, Six of Cups energy. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Here, I keep saying, like, either they keep saying something, or there's something that they're talking about that they want to express to you, but you think someone may be repetitive about something that they say. It just depends on the energy that's coming through. But I get this idea of conflict. So a water sign energy coming in, someone may be conflicting about a water sign energy coming in. One water sign energy may be coming in to you with some type of proposition. The spirit is telling me to move in they may want to move in with you, or you are returning to them to express to them that, hey, I need to live with you, I need to stay. If it's not living with someone, then it's like from the beginning what I was channeling. I left my keys in my place, can I just crash at your place? Or my housemate won't let me in, vice versa. They may experience that. They may be the ones that are coming to you and they're expressing that to you, or you're the one that is expressing that to them. The spirit is also telling me, I think you should move. Like the spirit is telling you, that could be the spirit's voice directly to you, I think you should move. I think you should leave this person. I think you should, I'll also find a new job. I think you should find a new job. Like you may do the same job, but something may be going on with a coworker, or something that a coworker or supervisor keeps doing. And like I said from the beginning, it may be on purpose that somebody's doing something to you in a workplace. It could be locksmith related, or it's metaphoric locksmith related. So you're going to the water sign, you're telling the water sign, this is what I'm experiencing with a coworker, a housemate, someone that you're dealing with intimately, this, that, and the third. So it's metaphoric or it's literal, or the water sign is coming to you with the same proposition. Can I stay with you? You're telling the water sign, I think you need to look for a new place, I think you need to look for a new job. The rest, the water sign energy's voice to you. But it has something to do with someone's behavior in a workplace, someone's behavior in a job, like in a job that you just started, or in a job that you've been in for a couple of years, or a couple of months or weeks. And they're like, I think you need to look for another one, a new one. The spirit said again. So you may have ended up having to look for a new job again, or that's something that you're going to have to do, or the water sign needs to look for another job, or a new job, or a new home, or that's something that you have going on. It just depends on what's coming through. Okay, so even if it's not a person that's causing the problem, then there's just some type of issue with quality. It's just some type of issue with the quality of a workplace. If it's not necessarily a person, the quality of a workplace would attribute to the behavior of the individuals that you're working with. But like quality could also be something not functioning that you are required to use and access every day, like a computer, or like a desk, or like a phone, something like that. What do you call it? A walkie-talkie? And you're like, well, why was I assigned this project? Why was I assigned this object? Why was I assigned this? It's not functioning properly. Why was I even assigned this person? And they're not functioning with me properly. They're not working with me properly as I was told that they're supposed to be, or the object, or whatever it is. The Nine of Pentacles energy is here on the starting point. So Nine of Pentacles brings in the energy of Earth sign. It's also, the spirit is saying taxes. It's also your taxes. But I get that's why something is happening. So as I'm talking about it, something that interesting, or something that you consider to be odd, that is going on with you in a home environment, or a workplace, or a private business deal, it has something to do with filing. It has something to do with filing taxes, or not filing taxes, or the distribution of taxes. Like it's related to a home, or filing taxes for a home, something like that, or like filing taxes for a job. It has something to do with that. You know what I mean? So whatever is going on with you, I guess something about owning a property. Something could be happening with you with owning a property, like, or trying to obtain the property, and then something's going on with the taxes for that property. So, or just getting the keys for the property. I get the loan, getting the loan for the property. Like you could have the Six of Cups energy underneath. I had a parent. The Six of Cups energy underneath is a parent. Like a parent could be coming with you with the same situation, or you're going towards a parent, a friend, a cousin, whoever, a co-worker with the same objective. You're explaining to them, I'm trying to enter the housing market, vice versa. I think you should wait. So when I said that they think you should wait, or you're telling them, I think you should wait, I think you should go for it. It's a Nine of Pentacles. So if they're telling you to wait, it could be because you may be waiting on a payment to come through before you decide to make some type of before you decide to make a down payment on a property or an apartment, like a security deposit and things of that nature. They on a new place, or like leave a new job. You may be waiting on your last paycheck. You may be waiting on you may run out this year. You may leave the job that you're in to look for another one, until you get your tax pay. Like, you may not want to leave a job at this moment. It wouldn't be wise to, because you're going to need the tax documentation to file for 2022. So it wouldn't make sense to leave a job at this moment. Like, this will be an odd time to leave a job. So that's your voice to the water sign, or that's the water sign energy's voice to you. It just depends on the energy that is coming through. But I also get why wait. So as I'm talking about it, they may be asking you could be telling them, I'm going to wait to leave this job so I can get all my tax documentation, or that's your voice they're telling you that they're going to wait for their taxes. So either they're trying to, the Six of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles, either they're trying to come in to help you with a new housing situation, or they're coming in to give you their 2 cents on what they think you should do with a job, vice versa. But you or them, they're trying to explain, I'm trying to wait out this year. I'm trying to wait till 2022, May or April, March, so that I can get my tax documentation for this housing property, so I can get the tax documentation from this job or this business, right? But I get something that's too quick. Like, as I'm talking about it, you may be doing that now, and there may be a need to slow down. Or they're doing it now, there may be a need to slow down in whatever process you're taking yourself through with them directly, or they're doing and they're voicing that to you, you're voicing it to them. You're trying to gain some type of perspective in a situation. Okay, but it's related to changing jobs, the housing market, putting down on the house, moving. If it's not a house, then it's an apartment, looking for a new place. I mean, somebody told me that, people typically move in the summertime. Like, even if you want to move now, but it wouldn't be wise to. So if you're trying to move from somewhere now, it wouldn't be wise to do so. Or you're telling the water sign energy externals, it wouldn't be wise for you to leave somewhere right now. Even if you're having locksmith issues, even if you're getting locked in or out of your apartment constantly, or you're dealing with this terrible person in your job or in a relationship, I don't think you should leave abruptly. I don't think you should leave somewhere abruptly. So that's their voice to you, that's your voice to them, okay? I don't think you should look into that housing property right now, vice versa. The Empress energy is here, sign of, this is your sign. If you're showing up here like a female, you could be embodying Empress energy, or you're dealing with an external Aries or an external, your mother doesn't only have to be a Libra, Aries. Empress energy by itself is a motherly figure. You're showing up like this, or like I said, your parent is showing up like that, or you're dealing with a cousin. You're also dealing with a cousin in the waiting position, or I get their objective. Something's going on with your cousin's objective, your parents' objective, yours, some type of business objective pertaining to housing, an objective pertaining to who you should be with, like a life partner. I get that idea. Somebody's trying to give you your perspective on who you should be with. You know what I mean? So it's a mom that's shown up here. Could also be a love partner if you're dealing with an Aries, whoever it resonates with. If you're dealing with an Empress energy and you're dating this person, or you're just dealing with them. So they're a cousin, they're a family member, they're a parent, they're you, or they're someone that you're intimately involved in, and they're in the waiting position. But I get this idea that they may have documentation that does belong, I get for a house, they have documentation that belongs to a housing property that you're either looking into, or they have documentation for a property that you put a down payment on, or you're looking to put a down payment on, or you have already. Like, that may be something that you already have. But I get this idea of duplicate copies. So your mother could have made Or you could have asked your parent to make, or a friend, a cousin, a friend, like a love partner, somebody, family member. You could have asked them to make a duplicate copy of, again, a tax paper. You ask them to make a duplicate copy of a tax paper for a property that you are either looking to put a down payment on or you're looking to purchase. They could have came to you with the same situation. They could have asked you to hold some type of tax documentation. Okay, they could have asked you to hold some type of tax documentation for the same exact thing. But again, I don't want to hold. So if they want you to hold it, if they want you to hold it, you don't want to hold it. Another element is you may want them to hold it for you, or you may need their signature, or you may need their process. You may need their signature for processing. You may need their identification to process some type of documentation or to finalize something that you're doing with a job, or you need to do some type of finalization with a housing property like an apartment, or like or you want to buy a home. They want to buy a home. So they need your signature and documentation and identification, or you need their signature, identification, whatever kind of documentation. But the Spirit also said that you or them make copies of, it's a safeguard. If you're making copies with them, or they're making copies with something that you have going on here, it's to safeguard their situation or something that they have going on, or to safeguard something that you have going on. Oh, okay, I understand. So the Nine of Pentacles, if someone is coming in and they're telling you to wait on, I keep getting finalization. They're trying to wait to tell you, wait to take yourself through the finalization process for the job or the housing property or the apartment. Just wait on that for 1 second. I'm going to add my information. I'm going to add my information to your documents. I'm going to conjoin my documentation with yours. That's a procedure that's what you're doing with the Empress energy. So either you are aware of that, or it was told, you're aware of it, or you were told that that's what the Empress energy is trying to do. So someone could be coming to you directly and telling you to hold off on something important, but it's so that they can conjoin their information with yours, vice versa. So you may want to know what the reason is. Like, if you don't know why they want to do that, or why they are telling you proposition-wise, why they're telling you that you should do that, I get skeptical. So when I said that, you may be skeptical of the reason into why the Empress energy needs to have their documentation intertwined with yours for an apartment or a house or a car, or what's another situation? Some type of housing property or a job. You know what I mean? Like, somebody may benefit, or they share something with you. They may have been given something that is yours, but they may need the rest of it. So they may have been given one documentation. Waiting for. There's one documentation that you've been waiting for. So either they have a duplicate copy of it, and they have a duplicate copy of it, or they use it. When I said that, they made a duplicate copy of it to use for themselves. That may, you know that, or you don't know that, or you made a duplicate copy of something that they have to use for yourself, and they don't know that you did that. It just depends on what's going on, but it has to do with like changing jobs, getting out of a job, getting into a new one. It has to do with taxes, duplicating somebody's identification for their own benefit or yours. And that's either knowing or not knowing. Then something's also going on here with housing payments and tax documentation for housing payments that they may make duplicates of, and you know that or you don't know that. And that could also be why somebody's trying to tell you, wait till next year, wait till December 2021, wait till March, April, May of 2022, to file with me, wait till next year to file with me. So you may not know why somebody wants you to wait to file with them. Or somebody may be I understand. Somebody may be telling you, if you don't know why they're around, one element, if you don't know why they're around and they're approaching you and they're telling you, you could just be expressing to them your plans. I'll just give you that. You're expressing to them your plans, but it's like you don't know that they conjoin some type of documentation that they have to your things, or they don't know that you did that. That's one element about it. So one element, you don't know why they're coming in. That's why they're telling you, like, this could be happening to you in a job. That's why they're telling you, a coworker could be doing that to you. What do you call it? I always get staff. Somebody that is staff somewhere that you work could be telling you that, but you're sharing with them, I think I'm going to leave this job. They're trying to tell you not to leave the job now, because if you decide to leave a particular job, if you decide to leave next year, like in the springtime, they won't get something. When I say that, they won't get something, or you won't get something. So somebody is approaching you as though they're not involved with your information like that, or they're involved, and they're involved. They're either expressing to you, okay, you either know why they're involved with you, or you don't know why they're approaching you in the way that they are, or they don't know why you're approaching them in the way that they are. You know what I mean? So before I move any further, you could be dealing with a parent that wants to, one element about this, you could be dealing with a parent that they want to conjoin their information with yours for taxes, but their suggestion is that you wait till next year to leave a job, or you wait till next year. You want to file taxes with them knowingly, but your suggestion to them vice versa is to wait till next year to do so. You can't do it now. You may have missed the opportunity to do that with them this year, so you have to wait till 2022 to do so with them. If that's not the case, then it's a coworker that you're sharing with the coworker. You have no idea what the coworker is doing. You have no idea what the supervisor is doing. You're expressing to them, I'm going to leave. I'm considering leaving. And they're like, I think you should wait till next year. Wait to buy that property next year. Wait to do this, that, and the third next year. But you may not be using your intuition that they are trying to hop on benefits. They're trying to hop on your benefits. But if you leave now, something about a benefit that you're supposed to receive will not be calculated, like a pay stub or like insurance. It won't get calculated. So they're suggesting to you, wait, but one element you don't know why, then another element you do know why. So you're like, why is she telling me not to leave here? I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Why is she telling me to stay here? Why is she telling me not to move? Why is she telling me to move? It just depends on what's going on. But it has to do with somebody having duplicate copies of something that you have, somebody making them, somebody trying to conjoin. And I get oblivious as I'm talking about it. There's an oblivious energy that's going on there. So either you don't know that that's happening, or they don't know that that's happening. The present has the sun, sign of Leo. So success is in the present, But where's their stuff? So if you're dealing with a Leo, you may want to know where their documentation is. Or where's their stuff? Like, where's the Empress energy stuff external? Or one of these elements is asking you where your things are, whatever the situation is. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. But a success right here in the present. Like, you are successful in something that you do. You are successful in something that you do. You are successful with a partner or a parent. But it deteriorate. So when I said being successful with a partner or a parent, something may be deteriorating about a partner or a parent, not you. Something's going on with a partner or a parent. Something is going on with a partner or a parent with them financially. So that could be why involved. That's why they're involved with you like that. Something is going on with a coworker financially in their own private life. So they may feel the need to conjoin and not tell you that they conjoin. A supervisor may be suffering financially, and somebody is in a higher placement than you. They don't feel the need to share that with you, but thinks it's okay. So if a supervisor or a boss is doing that, they think it's okay to do. They think it's okay to do. They think it's okay for them to make duplicate copies of an insurance card that you have, or they feel like it's okay to make a duplicate copy of a tax paper that you signed. They think it's okay to do that because you're still working with them. Agate has been doing that for a while though. So the Empress has been doing that for a while. They've been doing that for a while to you, or you've been doing that for a while to them. knowingly, or it's unknowing that it's happening, it's knowing that it's happening. It just depends on what's going on. But a Leo is here because a Leo knows what is going on with you with a parent. A Leo knows what is going on with you. I got a friend. A Leo could be your friend or some type of partner, but they know what's going on with a friend that you have going on external. Like you may have befriended a coworker, you befriended a housemate. They know what's going on with their taxes. In their own job. Like you have a Leo that they know what's going on. Like if there's a friend that you have that's really external from the direct communication you have with a Leo, they know what your friend hiding. They know what your friend is hiding. Or a Leo is your friend and they're hiding something from you. Or they're hiding knowledge of what an Empress energy has been doing around you. Whatever. But the Empress is showing up Pisces. The Empress is also showing up like a Pisces. They're an external Libra. They're an Aries or whatever water sign energy that's underneath. Then you have a Leo here as well. The future has Capricorn, devil energy in the future. And then your instincts has the Two of Change. Two of Pentacles will be balancing your finances. You're thinking that like balancing your finances. I'm looking at the card and I'm thinking, you keep half of your money in an account. You may take out most of it or a percentage of it and you keep it inside the house. Something maybe if you do that, it's important that you don't do that anymore if you do. If you take your money out of the bank to put in your home, to put it under your bed, something crazy like that. I know what's interesting. I'm getting this idea of not believing in bank accounts. Somebody around you doesn't believe in keeping money in a bank account. So that may be something you want to consider. You either keep your money at home or a percentage of your money at home and you don't put all of it in the bank, or something is going on with having your money in the bank and wanting to take all of it out. But the spirit is giving me the idea of safety. Like you feel like you need to do that because of safety. Like, are you trying to protect yourself from something that capability? You're trying to protect yourself from the Empress energy capability, like something that they're capable of doing, or you're thinking that they are capable of doing something like that. So that's a parent, or a parent may do that to you. A parent may do that to you. Or something's going on with a coworker or a friend does that to you. Like you may have a coworker that expresses to you that they keep I understand. If it's a coworker that you somehow befriended, something's going on with money, a percentage they're not supposed to have. There's a percentage of money that they're not supposed to have. So you may be finding out something and what's going on that they did with your information. So what's going on is that they are withdrawing. I'm just going to give a random amount of money. They're withdrawing $2,000 that they made off of information that they use that is yours. They're withdrawing that. I don't know, for whatever reason, they're withdrawing that. But the one reason why it's happening is because a Leo has knowledge about that. I don't know if a Leo is doing that. A Leo could be doing that as well. Or a Leo just knows that you have a friend or a family member or like a co-worker that you befriended. There's a percentage of money that somebody did make with making copies of your information or your taxes. Somebody made copies of that. That's why somebody's coming to you and they're telling you, wait on the housing market, wait to buy the house, wait to do these finalizations, wait to leave, wait to do this, that, and the third. Like, that's because they're secure a benefit. They're trying to secure a benefit. A co-worker's trying to secure that. You could be trying to secure that. A parent is trying to secure that. A friend. And someone knows that that kind of communication is happening around you, or you're the one that's doing it. You're telling somebody to wait on this, that, and the third. But the reason for it is so that you can get or increase some type of pay that you're receiving. Or a supervisor is doing that to you. So it just depends on but somebody's trying to withdraw a certain amount of money so that somebody's trying to withdraw a certain amount of money so that it won't look obvious that a percentage of it was made with your information, something like that. Somebody could tell, I don't know, for some reason somebody could tell that that's what's happening. I don't know, it's interesting. Or you're doing that to somebody. The Nine of Fortitude is here. Nine of Wands is right next to the Nine of Pentacles, right? You either, before I move any further, you or someone else external either want to withdraw or they want to deposit. It has something to do with either withdrawing money, depositing money. Someone's going on with the percentage of that, okay? The Nine of Wands energy is there. The fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. Aries is there. And then you have Leos and Sagittarian energies that are right next to the Nine of Pentacles. When I hit Sagittarian, they share information with you. Leo shares, like I said, Leo's already here. You share information with the fire sign. You share it with Aries, female. A Leo, I feel like, is a male. They could be female Leos. And you have Sag element that's there, whether they're a man or a woman. You share information and documentation with them. Well, sharing information with them will be document. Sharing information will be also information about something or someone. Or I also get a procedure. Sharing information with them about a procedure that they asked you to do. Sharing with them a procedure that they asked you to do. So it may be something medical. It could be something medical or a procedure, as in like a workplace procedure. They're sharing with you some type of procedure. Nine of Wands next to the Nine of Pentacles, right? Nine of Wands, Fortitude, right? So I have the reason, something's going on with the reason into why they're sharing with you some type of procedure that is happening in a workplace environment. So like I said, the Aries, the Leo, the Sag, right? So it could be related to a doctor's visit. It may be related to a financial affair. It's related to a financial affair. It's related to a doctor's visit that somebody is going on. It's related to that, right? But the Nine of Wands next to the Nine of Pentacles is, I also get release. The Nine of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles will be releasing funds, or they did that. So releasing funds will mean that fire sign energy external, they did that. Or you did that. You released funds. They release secretively. They release some type of fund secretively to you, like into your account or into their own account. Right? So before I move any further, you have an Aries here. Then you have a Leo that is here, possibly even Sag elements, whether they're male or female. I'm being drawn to the word deposit. So when I read through all the fire signs, they deposited money that you looking for. They deposited money that you were looking for. So that's why the Nine of Wands is there. So they may not be telling you that, or they may need to express that to you, that they were helped. They need to express to you that they were helped by your friend. They were helped by your parent. They were helped by your cousin, somebody that's really close to you. They were helped. They were helped by your parent to, I understand what's going on. So for example, say you file taxes with a mother. Say you decide to file taxes with your parents for whatever reason. You're filing taxes with your parent. I also get an ex. You may be filing taxes with your parent, but you may have an ex, or your parent may have an ex or a partner, or your current partner. Somebody, I get ashamed to ask. Somebody along there is ashamed to ask for some type of money from a tax return that you do file with your parent, or you're filing with them. Somebody's ashamed to ask for it. So your ex may be ashamed to ask for it, or are you ashamed to ask for it? Or a mother is, or a cousin, or a coworker. Somebody's ashamed to ask for it. So what they're doing is that I get hiding a secret. I'm looking at the Empress. They're hiding a secret from you. The reason, that's what I said from the beginning, the reason why I get shade, the reason why they're shady, or the reason why they may be throwing shade, or the reason why they are moving really shadily with you in terms of information and documentation is so that I had a boyfriend, like something's going on with the Empress energy boyfriend, or if you're a female, something's going on with your boyfriend. There's a boyfriend in the situation that is somebody has shame of asking you directly for some type of money. So you could have, whether you're a woman or a man, you could have filed taxes with a love partner, like a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You may have been doing that consistently in the past, but you may have let them go and it's suffering. You could have let them go and they're now suffering for some reason. So what's happening is that you're communicating with their parent, or they are communicating with your parent or your cousin or your coworker to do something really interestingly going on with your information and documentation in a job or outside of a job with your parent. Like somebody's ashamed to ask for that. So that's an ex that's ashamed to ask for that. Or you yourself are ashamed to ask for that. Or someone's going on with a cousin, a coworker, a parent, someone's going on with their partner, and their partner receives a cut of something. So that's an ex. That's an ex to the Empress, meaning Pisces, Aries, Libra, motherly figure, external. Their ex could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Your ex could be Aries, Leo, Sag, or your current partner. Somebody just afraid to ask for a cut. Somebody's ex is afraid to ask for a cut. Your ex is afraid to ask. Somebody is suffering financially, and they need some type of money. Wow. Queen of Swords, the painter in the spiritual self. So that's you. You can also be dealing, like I said, an external. That brings in the energy of a Gemini energy as a female. Brings in Aquarian female, external Libra female, Empress. You have an external air sign. That's you as well too if you're a female. Okay? But Queen of Swords is right next. They help each other. These two elements help each other. So a Pisces helps a Gemini. A Pisces may help an Aquarian, a Libra. An Aries helps a Queen of Swords energy external. Empress in general helps Queen of Swords energy external. You know? But I'm looking at the Queen of Swords, she doesn't need it. Like you could be embodying Nine of Wands next to Nine of Pentacles, and you're telling an Empress energy, she does not, Queen of Swords energy external does not need this. Or you're telling the Queen of Swords, Empress energy doesn't need this. They don't need this extra amount of money. They don't need this bonus. They don't need a cut of my taxes that I'm trying to file with you that we usually do every year. Queen of Swords energy. Or you're telling the Empress, I don't need this, vice versa. Whatever it is, okay? But they're in the spiritual self because I practice. They're in the spiritual self because they may practice. Practice could be a spiritual practice. Practice could also be, it said the painter, somebody may be artistically inclined. You know, someone may be artistically inclined, or they practice something, like they have a spiritual practice, or it's the Empress that has a spiritual practice. I get that you don't know about. The Empress energy external, they practice something spiritual. Having a spiritual practice could be going to church. That's a spiritual practice. Spiritual practice would be tarot. Spiritual practice would be Santeria. Spiritual practice would be Lukumi or Yahweh, things of that nature. Somebody practices something there, right? Some form of divination somebody practices, or it's a skill. So either you're doing that, or an external Queen of Swords. I get to get something. The external Queen of Swords energy does that to get something, to receive something, or the Empress does that to receive something financial from you, or you do that to receive something financially from them. So a Pisces female does that, an Aries female, an external Libra female, Queen of Swords, you do that. It just depends on what's going on. The Ten of Swords energy, but something about that is not known. Like I have the Pisces, something that the Pisces element practice, something that the Empress energy practice, something about what they practice is secretive. Something about what they practice is secretive. Something about what you practice is secretive. Or someone else around you. Well, we're going to get to that point. But the Ten of Swords energy is in the mentality with the Two of Change. right? It's a Ten of Swords because I get where money's been going. It's a Ten of Swords because it has to do with where money has been going or who money has been going to. It's been going to a Gemini, an Aquarian, or a Libra, an external air sign female. It's been going to them. It's a Ten of Swords. Or Ten of Swords is just your energy, who the money has been going to. So it could be a Leo as well, like I said, or someone's going on with the Empress, who the Empress energy has joined on to some type of tax. Whatever it is. Or who you have joined on to some type of tax. The Princess of Swords energy is changing. So the Princess of Swords is someone that is younger than you. So if you're 30, they're 20-something, or they're a teenager. If you're 40, they're 30-something or 20-something. Or if you're in your 20s, then they're a teenager, or they're just it's a child, right? Princess of Swords energy is changing. You could be embodying this energy as well too. It's in a changing position. Something could be going on with somebody's child. You know, the Empress energy may have a child. Queen of Swords, Princess of Swords could be a child to a Queen of Swords energy. Or this energy could be your child. Or they're a younger person. I get a coworker that knows everything. They're also a coworker that knows, they're a younger coworker that knows everything that is going on in your private life with taxes and documentation. And who's on the documentation. They know what's happening with that. They may not be saying anything, but I didn't receive the call. So when I said they may not be saying anything, they received the call. Did you receive a call from someone that was really cryptic? Or they're going to receive a call. It just depends on what's going on. The Nine of Wands, if I'm going to look at the numerological aspect to the reading, these nines here may be something that's going on this month, like September. You know, 10 of Swords, I get finding out everything. Ten of Swords in the mentality is finding out everything. And it's a Ten of Swords, it's in the mentality, it's in your mind, because, like I said from the beginning, it has something to do with deception. It has something to do with the reason into why someone doesn't want you to move. The reason why someone even has you somewhere, in a job or a home. The reason why somebody needs to be on your taxes. Something secretive about that. The reason why somebody won't let you leave a job or change a job, whatever. Wow. The Justice energy is a sign of Libra going towards the Devil sign of Capricorn. So you have a lot of Libra energy going on here. That's you. That's other Libras. Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarian, female, Sag, Leo, Aries, male, female. Leo, male, female. Justice in the Resolution. You may face, I guess, getting something back. You may get something back. It could be money. You may get money back. But I also get an explanation. Somebody may be coming to you to give you some type of really interesting explanation. The Empress is trying to give you an explanation. Like somebody may have been scared to be upfront with you about some type of tax documentation, but what makes it worse is that they're not being truthful with how the documentation is being used, or who is on it, or who has it, or the reason why, the reason why you can't leave somewhere. You can't leave, or it can also have something to do with staying somewhere. Like you may want to stay somewhere, and I ain't trying to get you out. You may want to stay somewhere, and someone is trying to get you out. Someone may be trying to get you out of a environment for whatever reason. But knowledge, it's because of knowledge of something that you have going on here. It's because of knowledge. And somebody depositing and withdrawing funds that are yours. Somebody's depositing and withdrawing funds from an account you know exists or you don't know exists. They're your funds. Ten of Swords to change. So somebody could be doing it right in front of you. The Ten of Swords in the mentality, I'll give you a perfect example. You may be going shopping with a friend, right? You may go shop. I also get a cousin. You're going shopping with a cousin, and you may have. I get talking about debit cards. There may be a debit card that you're using, or they're using it right in front of you, but the card has money on it. It's the same type of card. The card has money on it that is the percentage of that money is yours. And for some reason, either you know that or you don't know that. Or you're doing that to somebody. You have your money on, I get two different cards. You may have your money, or you keep your money on two different cards. That's why it's a two of change. It's like two debit cards. One Chase, one Bank of America. One Bank of America, one Santander. I don't know, I'm just giving examples of damn banks. Right? You got your cards, and you got your money on two different cards. And you could be using one of the cards, you could be using one card that has money that belongs to somebody else right in front of them. Or somebody's doing that to you. Ten of Swords with the two of change. But anyway, the devil energy is in the future. That's a sign of Capricorn. So something may be going on with them. You know, something to be going on with a Capricorn energy. So specifically, whether they're a man or a woman. Something to be going on with their information. But it helps you. So a Capricorn energy that you have in your space, whether they are like a friend, a family member, they're a partner of some kind, they do help you with some knowledge of something that you do have going on here. That could be you're going towards them after you realize something, you're going towards them for some type of help. They could be coming towards you with some type of help. You know what I mean? They could be doing that for whatever reason. So, you know, I also get not directly. You may not be going to someone directly for some type of help, but whatever is knowledge-wise that they do have, it is pertaining to you and it can help you. But you may not be, I get shy around. You may be shy around the Capricorn. You may be shy around them. Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords is that you're nervous with them or you're shy. I get you really like them. And really liking them could be like you like them. Like if you're a guy, they're a woman, you like them like that. You know, or if you're a female, they're a family member, they're a friend, they're a prospect, whether you're a man or a woman, you really like them. And they know how to help you. Okay? Alright, let's see what the outcome is here. Libra. Alright, so there's your King of Wands. That's the fire sign male. And then you have the Two of Pentacles energy. Two of Pentacles again. Let me do another outcome. The Two of Pentacles could just be the fact that the Two of Pentacles, if it's not only money, then it's your relationship to the earth sign. It's your relationship to the Capricorn. Or Virgo, possibly. Taurus. It's your relation. You have water sign energy here. They're like in the background. You have the Pisces comes through a lot. You could be dealing with Cancer and Scorpio. But you have a Pisces here, Gemini female. You have a Leo, male and female. You have Sag. You have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, you know. But the Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups, if it's not only, like I said, if it's not only financial, I get feelings towards. If it's not only financial, then it's your feelings towards an earth sign. Someone's going to your feelings towards the earth sign. That's why the Two of Changes there with the Ten of Swords. It's sexual. So when I say that you may have a sexual feeling towards an earth sign, or vice versa, you know, I mean, you know, if this is like, if there's someone that you don't know like that, then you have that feeling towards them, which is really interesting. But I express that. So you may have expressed that to someone, or somebody expressed that to you for whatever reason. But I get this idea of watching someone online. Like, it doesn't have to be sexual. Like, sexual could also be sexual, like being attracted. Like, if it's not sexual, you're just attracted to somebody because you like them. But something's interesting about that as well too. You know, something may be interesting about that you have going on, or someone external from you realize, or they observe, or something that's going on with the Capricorn energy's knowledge about your private affairs. It's their knowledge about your private affairs. Like, private affairs meaning like an affair, like a love affair. Private affair will be a private affair, like money, what you have going on. I had a wife. If you're a man, whether you're a man or a woman, you have a wife and something's going on with your wife. Your wife could be an empress, one empress energy. Your friend, your lover, a parent, a cousin, something's going on there. All right. So let me know how it resonates, Libra. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to find me. But well, take care. Bye.